One of the biggest things that I see when people, are losing their edges and losing their hair from getting protective styles is that, usually the stylists, they may braid very, very tight. They're trying to grip your thoughts and all the things you're thinking in the future, which is not good. And so you want to be careful with how much tension you put on the edges. But then also, this is one thing that some stylists do, not all stylists. I find that stylists who are educated in hair care, they know, the difference. But sometimes, so we all have different densities, and you got some people got a high density, low density, or whatever. But especially if you have low density, what I see, low density and fine strands, right? That combination means your hair looks very thin, it's very, very fine. But when you are braiding hair on the edges, right? Let's say, so even with Olivia hair, her hair is fine, so you can see how I did this. But sometimes what stylists will do, they will take like this square and they will actually put 3 braids in this square. So this square that I have here, they'll part this to where it's like 3 sections, and then they'll have a braid this size on those 3 sections. That is a no-no, because that is how you contribute to traction alopecia. That is how you lose your hair and your edges, because braids should be according to how much, like the diameter and the surface area of your strands, how much it can handle. So, my strands may, like, say for instance, I have fine strands too. I can't put like a lot of hair on a small little diameter of my braids. Like for me, it will be disastrous for my hair. Somebody who has a lot of hair, thick hair, high density hair, they can afford to have more strands of the braiding hair per square inch. Let me know if that's making sense to y'all. Let me know if I'm breaking it down and you understand what I'm saying, because that one thing is the difference between you keeping your strands and having issues with the parameter of your hair, especially. And I just see that as a common thing.